First of all, namaste to you and all the viewers over there.
Okay, Suranaji, I want to know more about you. First of all, my viewers want to know
Hmm.
who's Dr. Suranaji.
Okay, first of all, I'm a doctor. I'm a BSDPB doctor. I've done my pathology and the microbiology. And also I'm into Nationalist Congress Party. I'm the district president of Mumbai Mahila as well as Dr. Cell in Mumbai in North Central District. So
Okay,
I'm in politics. I had stood for the corporation election also some time back, and I'm actively involved in politics.
Suranaji, you just mentioned today that you have been having a meeting, important meeting about Corona crisis. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
No, it was just a meeting regarding our input. So, from Dr. Cell, we are like quite active now. We are sort of helping the people. We have online helpline is there, so we are all the time in contact with all the people, where to get them admitted and things. And also, it was a sort of a review which our party takes ever all the time. From us all doctors as well as party members, that what is there any difficulty, what are the improvements we should be suggesting to them. So all that is like going on, because now the cases are surging, there is a number of cases are increasing. But I would like to say here that we are achieving a lot of improvement also. We are seeing a lot of improvement. Yes, people are scared at this moment, but I would like to assure people that many people are recovering. Just yesterday, two of my patients, they recovered very nicely. Yes.
Right, Suranaji, I just want to bring to your notice about this crisis of the immigrant workers. I mean, the people are moving around. You see the TV channel. You see a lot of people moving around here and there. What's about it?
See, migrant workers, I was of the opinion that when the lockdown started, this is my personal opinion, that they should have been allowed to go out from there. I think when the lockdown was declared, 4 to 5 days should have been given, or whatever, a week should have been given, and everybody should have been systematically evacuated. But then the central government policy was different. It was a sudden lockdown. Many people were not sort of prepared for it. Of course, lockdown, in my opinion, it should have been done much before. I would say a month before the lockdown should have been started. But it was slightly unplanned for. Let me add one thing over here, that the state government really looked after the migrant workers. Every day the food was going to them, cooked food was offered to them, and the amount of migrant workers in Mumbai was huge. So there was a problem
But the
because of that.
question is, when we announced the lockdown, our prime minister announced the lockdown, don't
Yes,
you think he should have mentioned about workers, poor people, that don't move away, be there where you
yes,
are, and we will try
yes.
to provide you monthly
Correct,
salary,
correct,
to try to provide you the food and shelter and everything, which was not
correct,
done.
correct.
So,
Food,
so
food and shelter, whatever the state was looking after them. I know, I have witnessed, I was part of it, that every day the food was going there, every day the medication was offered, they were tested, everything was done. But when the panic is there, when people are scared, they want to go to their home, they want to be with their family. They are worried about their family over there.
no,
Here,
but
unfortunately, yes.
they were there for 3 weeks. When
Sorry?
they were there for 3 weeks, they were in Bombay, whatever it is, and they
Yes,
moved after 3 weeks. They started moving, they
yes.
started panicking. What makes them to go to the panic?
They thought that they will not be allowed to go, so that's the reason they sort of started going. Then they thought that when ultimately the central government decided, okay, we should give the permission, and the permission was given suddenly, so they were scared, that many of them were scared whether they will get a place in the trains, whether they will get places in the bus, how. So whatever they sort of started off their journey, because initially it was that they had to get some certificate from the doctor, they had to get, fill up the forms and all that. So many people are not used to all that. There was a great queue to the with the doctors also, for them to get the certificate. Of course, after all, that was cancelled. So they panicked. Many of them, they said, "Ki what? We don't know where we'll go, how we'll go." So they just started. They just started off from here.
No, but
That was the problem.
it's the poor labor who are on the street. They don't have access
Yes,
to me. They don't have access to any news. How they come to know about all this? What's happening?
the
And you,
poor laborers.
yeah, and you
See,
think,
nowadays everybody sort of use the TV. Everybody knows, everybody sees the TV. Then everybody they are all whatever they are united. Their community is all united. So somebody definitely comes and tells them what is happening, what is going to happen. They have people who have a voice, so they come forward and talk. And whatever they do, come to know things. And basically, we all in the state were of the opinion that they should have been allowed to go from the beginning. It would have been done very systematically. They wouldn't have panicked. They would have been with their families. So this sudden lockdown was it was something like the demonetization. It was done suddenly. There was no time given for preparation. See, basically, it is a virus. A virus cannot live alone on its own. It requires in this case, it requires a live human body. So now, virus in India is mutating. Its structure is not yet finalized. Actually, what is a virus? Virus is just a lipoprotein cover, and inside there is the nucleic acid, and DNA, RNA. It's there. That's it. It's such a simple structure, but it is the minutest living thing which is giving us all the trouble. So this virus is something new. See, coronavirus was there for so many years in our environment. It was there for number of years. Like if you take the Dettol bottle and Dettol hand wash, and on that if you read, they'll say, okay, it acts against coronavirus. I mean, 2 years back also, if you take a bottle, you will see that it acts against the coronavirus. So
that's not.
coronavirus, even when I was studying my microbiology in JJ Hospital, even that time we learned about coronavirus. But the coronavirus has undergone a mutation, and that mutation is a deadly mutation because of this mutation, it is attaching to the lung cells. So that is creating all the problem. Now, even the virus would not want the body in which it goes to die, because once the body dies, then it is of no use for the virus, because the virus cannot live in the dead body. It requires a live human body. So it will keep on mutating its structure till the time a balance is reached with us. Say now, I'll just give you an example of the influenza virus. Now, influenza virus, we suffer cold, and okay, we are debilitated, like we feel a fever and all that, but after some time we are okay. So that is the condition a virus would want, because they would want to live in the human body, trouble the human body, but not trouble so much that the person dies. So this virus is undergoing mutation. I would like to tell you that in Mumbai, in India, their mutations we have identified 11 strains of the viruses, and they have different potency. There is one virus, I think A2A, the name, that is even deadlier than Wuhan. But there are a lot of different mutant variants of the coronavirus which are found in India, which are not as deadly. So we feel that once the virus finalizes the structure, it will be okay. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, but okay, now the labor is moving away from Bombay.
Yes.
What happens when situation comes to normal? Will they come back?
See, now presently they will not think of coming back because monsoon is coming. They
Mhm.
all the labor, they are of the opinion that once the monsoon is here, the coronavirus in the COVID-19 infection is going to increase. But that is what they feel. We don't know yet for sure whether monsoon is going to increase. But mostly, I think that around after Diwali, most of them will start coming, because the pay that what they get in Bombay is like a driver gets around 15,000 to 18,000 or 20,000, which they are not going to get over there. There they may get around 5,000, 6,000. So they will definitely come. Now it is the scare. Now the whole scare was that, oh, they are not able to go back and they want to go home. But after staying there sometime, if they are used to Bombay life, they will come back. for sure. This is what I am 100% sure about that.
Okay, now my question is about the slum in Dharavi. There's so many
Yes,
people live there. How you think
yes.
you can control all the people that this virus shouldn't spread?
See, Dharavi, I would like to, in fact, tell everybody that there is one more mode of spread apart from droplet infection, droplets spread at this and by touching. At the same time, there is something called as an enteric spread. That is from the stools, from the person who is affected. So coronavirus also goes in his gut and it gets passed on in the stools and all. Unfortunately, in the place like Dharavi, there are the toilets are public toilets. Everybody uses the same toilet. So it is utmost important that the whole toilet gets sanitized every day or on a continuous basis. The people, we have to tell the people, of course now everybody knows how to wash their hands with Dettol or whatever, any soap. Basically it's a soap which is required. So that sort of an teaching has to be there. The cleanliness has to be utmost, because otherwise it can spread the way even typhoid spreads, even with the flies, on
Yeah, but
so
the question is, after Corona is over, do you think your
yes,
party is going to do something about Dharavi people? Maybe they will
yes,
demolish the whole Dharavi area and make some
yes.
housing for poor people.
Yes, yes. There is, in fact, Jitendra Awarji, who's handling MADA, and so he's definitely looking into his proposal list. He has just recently proposed this, so that development of MADA has to be done very properly, and at the development of Dharavi has to be done very properly. And one more thing, I would like to say that they are trying to segregate the people who have got comorbid conditions. Like comorbid conditions are diabetes or heart patients, or who have got hypertension, or who are receiving some immunosuppressant due to cancer or any such diseases. So they are trying to segregate them and keep them separate, because Dharavi is so, it's a closely packed area. So naturally, I mean, from one person to another person, it is bound to spread. So they are also opening a big place in the BKC. They're trying to take all the different places and have the isolation beds over there. So those things they are looking after. They're doing it on the war footing.
Mhm. Right. So, what message you want to give to this migrant labor? They are moving away, but how they can get the message? How you can convey the message to them?
Presently, what the people, our karyakarte, our whoever is there nearby, they are definitely going there. They are telling them not to panic. Everybody is looking after them. Batches by batches, they are allowed to go. And when they are going, also they are providing the food, whatever, the water, this and that for their journey. So everything, they're counting the people and sending. The social distance is being maintained, and they are giving all the support. In fact, our government, whatever, any complaint is comes on the Twitter or something, immediately the Mahavikas Aghadi works on it, and they give a response to that.